You made a comment the other day when we were talking that really stuck with me, and you were saying that culture is a set of shared beliefs, and that most companies they just slap it on a break room wall and call it a day. And so, break it down for the listeners. What does actually managing your culture look like, and why does it matter so much more in a remote environment?
Culture is it is a set of shared beliefs, right? It's how we talk, it's our values, it's the mission that we're on, it's the behaviors, it is everything that we do. I mean, just think about a culture. What is a culture? It's our art and our, the way it's everything. So it's everything you do and it's everything you don't do. And so people will feel the decisions you didn't make, and those are usually the things they talk about behind everyone's back, right? There's all that, like, the office gossip comes from, why did this happen, why didn't that happen? Well, most of those start with the word why. And so your culture really needs to be defined. The purpose of your culture needs to be defined. And so you do need a very clear mission that people believe in, that means something, has some sort of positive impact on humans or the world, right? I think those are the companies that really are trying to create like lasting change for humanity, right? You have, like, it can't just be empty words because you just did the thing and you have to and you're checking it off a list. It has, I think, like, to create a space that you get productive, involved, valued humans working with you. It can't be just a checklist. It has to have meaning. So the components of culture, there's actually like elements, and you have to define each of those elements, and they are all connected. All right, so you have your mission, you have your values, you have your environment, which is what we're talking about, you have incentives, you have your all of your people functions. Yeah, and so you have to, like, think through all of those things and build a strategy that connects them together. And I know I'm saying this like, in a perfect world, you would do that at the beginning, but most companies don't. And that happens later. You get to like 100 employees or so, and then your people and culture person shows up and they're like, well, we have to rebuild all of this because none of it's connected and nobody's happy, and you have high retention. You already missed out on keeping and finding the best talent from day one. And it's harder to, like, right size all of those operational mistakes. So I almost would rather, like, I'd say, like, if you're going to start a company, like, think about those things from at the beginning. And I know that's hard because a lot of people are like, I want to, oh, it's all about action, 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 show traction, make money, right? well so all the money that you waste trying to backtrack the decisions you skipped, it's harder to make that money up. And I think a lot of people skip over the strategy, skip over the planning, and then try to figure out how to make people happy and make more money. There was a study done, I want to say probably 15 years ago now, that took like 22 different companies and measured their results over a 10-year span. And the companies that learned to manage their culture made 700% more profit than all the other companies. And so it's not about your results today, it's about your results tomorrow. And that's why culture is important, is because that it's your foundation to build results that you keep pushing for every day later. Right? But later, what happens is, more often than not, is we don't pay attention to the people. We push results, and then your company doesn't get to where you really want it to go. And you're always constantly trying to figure out, well, what else can we do? Where can we spend money? Can we more marketing, more this, more that? And no, it's actually, you skipped all the important parts that would have gotten you to where you want to go. Um, and so strategy is really important, man. It's really important.